Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll give it to the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Sun Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. The last time out, this quarterback had a huge game, mostly leaning on the tight end. So obviously the defense is going to try to focus on that. But Kirk, can they slow him down today?
Yeah, that's the big question. This tight end has the skill set where he can make you pay no matter what coverage you play. Defense has got to do a really good job of jamming him at the line of scrimmage, not letting him be the difference maker again today.
Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Ball handed off. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. It's a short completion of the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Arizona State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Proctor. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Gonna run it. It's Gee. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner heads out of bounds. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Back to throw. It's Proctor. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Harvey. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They try to sneak it for the first.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18, returning trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Good hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Harvey. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? QB bootlegs here. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Proctor. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, the line does their job here. You give him all day to throw the ball. And if you're a defense facing a quarterback like this, man, he's going to pick you apart all game long.
And the Trojans pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up in the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
And that's a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Oh, the defense will knock him down in what's going to be the final play of the period. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the 1st quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver and tackled there by the defense.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
That completion makes it second and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The important third down play coming up. To throw, it's Proctor. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, but he's got the savvy and instinct.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. The receiver makes the catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24, Arizona State, 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Scanning the field. It's Proctor. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. He was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
It's reeled in. It's Harvey. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Comes up with the catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Bought some time, now lets it go. The pass is caught. They'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He gets loose. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Eventually, they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He would not be stopped.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
31, Arizona State, 21.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? It's a quick grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Catch made by the tight end. Running through the tackle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just time enough for one more play in the half. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. A long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do?
The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. It'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're going to run it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Breaks free. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Running out of time in the pocket. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check it out. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
He's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Arizona State, 28.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Looking to throw. It's Proctor. Defense is coming after him. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And now from the pistol formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made, just enough of a gain to move the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that went straight down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 2nd down play coming up. Running back with the football. He breaks free. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
41, Arizona State, 31.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Takes the handoff again. First down and more. He's still running. You bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw. It's Proctor. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Picked off a crucial turnover. He can go. Touchdown, ASU. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Running back has it on a screen now. To the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Trojans come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Proctor. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Harvey. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down at the 32.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
That completion sets up a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it in the open. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
The throw, catch made. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. An important third down and goal now. Out of the gun now on third down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense really clicking.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Continues to fight for yards. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Harvey. Physical run earns the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Proctor. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action here on 1st down. Caught quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. He hands it to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Grinding away with the running game. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
1st down, looking for more now. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Law. Coverage seat brings down the returner. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. To throw, it's Proctor. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Pressure is coming. Look out, room to run here. Crosses the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Arizona State offense gets back on the field. Can they play key boy here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He's produced the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
The Sun Devils come into the final minute of play just hoping to run the clock out. Here we go. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's got it! Touchdown, ASU!
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectation.